What's going on, everybody? For the last couple of weeks I've been working on this 125 Baja Warrior. I'm almost ready to tear it down to paint it, but there's a couple things that I need to take care of first. Fenders, front and rear. The mounts on the front completely broke off, and the ones on the rear are there, but I don't have the fender. So we're gonna make them. These are actually relatively simple, so that being said, let's get after it. Piece of an old trash can and a piece of 1-inch flat bar. I bent it just a hair. The reason I'm doing that is so when I tighten this down, it'll draw up on the fender a little bit and give it a little bit more of a curve, because this is relatively flat. This is just a piece of an old rain barrel that I had. The front and rear fender is actually going to be made out of this. This is actually really pretty thick plastic. I went with plastic instead of metal because it's cheap and easy to find. Get this mounted on that old broken front mount on the bike right here. Then I'll put the bolts in and we'll be good to go. Here's the other half of my trash can fender install. Really all I did was this cross brace right here. I drilled a hole in it and put a bolt in down here to hold the front. I brought it as low as I could just to keep as much mud as possible off the motor. Came up here, the existing fender mount, I kind of had to bend it back into place a little bit on both sides. It was kind of tweaked and twisted. But I just took another piece of flat bar and bent it to go right here between the two, ran bolts in it, then drilled through that to mount the fender down, and I've got plenty of tire clearance. I would say this thing is ready.
So after days of prepping and painting, it's finally ready to ride.
Okay, so on top of the 125 Baja, John shows up with a chase bike. Yeah, he had to flex a little bit because he just picked up this, I want to say this is a 2nd gen Trailmaster. I'm kind of upset with him about it. Yeah, John, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you about this. We got plans for this bike. We're just not going to reveal them just yet. Everything's reset. That's 0, 0, and 0. I don't know if y'all can see it, but trust me, it's there. I'm going to put this in my pocket and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, he's got more gears than I do.
Yeah, John gave up on me. He's at the house. Cool. Okay, so top speed was 46 miles an hour. We're gonna fix that eventually. It leans out a little bit in the top end, and I didn't want to make my neighbors too mad. I think 46 for stock gearing and a stock motor is pretty good.
And the carburetor's still at its stock setting. He didn't even move the needle when he put it in.
No, I didn't.
Ran it like it was.
Yep, pretty much. All right, so as you can see, the Baja Warrior is done. It has a top speed of like 45, 46 miles an hour, which is okay, but not up to our standards. So we'll be addressing that later. Make sure you also stick around, look for more videos on John's new 2nd gen Trailmaster.
Yeah, we'll be doing a few modifications to it. Little things here and there.
If you haven't already, you can like and subscribe. Make sure you check out MiniBikeApparel using the link in the description to pick up a t-shirt much like this one. And until next time, y'all get up, get out there,